Oh, oh shoot. Good morning, my epic gamers. Good morning, my epic gamers. Today is Tuesday. What's the day? Today is Tuesday, May 12th. And today is your official Akira Dolce news. Could you imagine if I was a news site? I think that would be annoying. Would you, would you even want to learn the news from me? I don't think anybody wants to learn the news from me. There's a lot of things that has been happening in the news recently, that's for sure. I mean, it feels like there's always something happening in the news, but yeah. I guess, like, it's better to have, you know, things happening in the news than, like, nothing happening in the news. I would talk about anything but the news. That's so true, though. That is so true. Lawish, that is so true. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever be a news person. The news feels awfully close to, like, drama stuff. And I'm not about that drama stuff. I really am not. I just don't care for it, is the thing. Man. Yeah, I just really don't. I really don't drama. That's for sure. Even if, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard me talk about drama on this channel. It is literally like, hey, here's the thing that's happening. I don't care, but this is what I heard. Yeah, basically the same thing for the news. So I don't really care about this thing that's happening, but this thing is happening over here. So yeah, like, there's a cat in a tree or something. I don't know how it got there, but, like, you could probably ask someone else. They might know better. Go Google it yourself. Dolce news. That would be great. That would be a great news segment. The news segment. I heard about this, and honestly, I don't care. All right. I guess with that, I think I want to brew some coffee because coffee is delicious. Coffee is great. Coffee is good. I forgot a mug. So, my friend, it's just a girl I tolerate, got stuck in a tree. It's like me news. We asked some residents for their opinion on the matter. Is there anything good on the news these days? Man, I love that. I love freaking no, Tomodachi Life and my little me's wandering around on the. I added a bunch more. I ended up playing Tomodachi for like 6 hours yesterday, and I honestly didn't have the time for it, but I did it anyways because then I was like, oh shit, I have to do all this other stuff. If you guys have noticed, I didn't actually post my schedule this week because you know what I do on Mondays? Make my schedule. Do you know what I did not do on Monday? Make my schedule. Do you know what I did instead on Monday? Played Tomodachi Life for 6 hours, and then I ended up having to edit the videos that I normally post like at like bedtime. So I like cranked those out real quick, and then I was like, oh, I should make my schedule. Then I didn't make my schedule, and then I went to bed. So that's pretty much what happened. Anyways, let's go brew some coffee because that gets me going every day. Gets me going. It gets me going. Good morning. My hands still feel really, really funny. Funny how it's still 9:16. I'll start my coffee, stop my water here, and we'll get going. Somebody's getting shafted over. Oh, it's Jam. Jam's getting shafted a little bit. I was looking at my my contributors board, which will probably be a bit better once we get memberships, honestly, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm just happy that you guys are here. Oh, my fingers are feeling so funny today. I don't know what it is. Cameron Isling crazy on the 135. Ah, man, how do you do it? Ugh. Even on days when I was like, when Tomodachi came out, I was like, hey, I can stream this. I can stream this in the morning, and then I did anyways. Something is happening. There we go. What's happening? Wow. Wow. Listen to that boiling water. Yeah. Good morning. Wow. Oh my god, was that the Overwatch? Yeah, it is the Overwatch wings. Holy shit, I haven't seen those in forever. Wow. I should probably prepare my filter. Why do I turn into Alan every single time? Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what it is about meowing recently, but I've been doing a lot of it. I don't know. What's been happening? I thought I had that dog in me, but turns out I'm just a pussy. How am I? I'm doing decent. Are you copying Ocelot? Oh, that's true. I did see Ocelot meow like a weirdo. That's a thing that happened. So that just happened. It's the furry in you. Yeah. The inner... Unleash my inner furry. Don't you mean fury? No! My inner furry. Okay. Oh, this is my water bottle, by the way. I was like, something is different. My water bottle. My water bottle's sitting right there on the table for all you to see. 19? Sorry, that's wrong. Oh, wait. I was like, oh, I almost did a bad there. I didn't wet the filter. And I spilt water on the floor. On the table. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Oh, look at that. My finger. You look cute. You look like a girl. Am I a pretty girl? It's like that episode of SpongeBob. That hat makes you look like a girl. Am I a pretty girl? It's me for real. Me for real. Okay. You can also do a pour here. Hold on. If I just hold this, I believe. How do you do the weight thing? I don't know. Okay. Whatever. Are they naked? No, they're clothed. They're just in, like, swimsuits and sleepwear. Why do people keep thinking they're naked? You're thinking you're naked. Okay, I have a couple things I can say to that. Every single time people are like, why do you have naked women on your desk? Naked women. Here's the thing, guys. So here's the thing. One, I'm an adult. Two, if you guys have watched the stream, you guys know that I can be very, very normal about women. In fact, I'm a very, very avid women advocate. Avid women advocate? Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyways. But yeah, I love women. I can be normal around women. And just because that I could admire a woman doesn't mean that I objectify them. You sound so normal. Man. When people call me normal. Oh, man. Oh, man. When people call me normal. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're blooming the coffee. We add just only a little bit of water, about 50 milliliters. Wait for that to bloom. That's blooming is getting the carbon dioxide out of those beans. I don't know what it does. But hey, apparently it makes the coffee taste better. Then after, once the water is once the coffee is dripping here, I'm gonna go grab a mug because I forgot to grab a mug. Wow. Speaking of mugs, by the way, guys. Speaking of mugs, did you know, were you aware that you yourself could get an official Akira Dolce mug? Available, not right now, but later this week. Later this week, you can get an official Akira Dolce mug from Ulu Market starting Saturday, May 16th. That's right. So, yeah. Yeah. Look forward to that. That's happening on Saturday. So, go buy that. It'll make me happy. It's just a pre-order, and then once pre-orders are filled, and then they'll ship them out. So, yeah. Are you black or white? Asian. Just because I objectify women doesn't mean I don't also respect them. Do you know how insane you sound? Alright, I'm gonna go quickly grab a mug while this drips. And I should be back within a minute. It should be finished in a minute here. Yeah, it looks like it's still dripping. So I'll be right back. Fly just flew into my freaking office. Okay, oh my god. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I left my mug out there. God damn it. Okay guys, this fly is the size of like my thumbnail, which is like pretty dang huge. Here's the size of my thumb. It's the size of my thumbnail. I was like, what the fuck? I left my mug out there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab my mug. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're alright. I think we're safe. Jesus. Oh no. Well, do you clap with women daily, or do you do clap with women? Yeah, like we'll watch movies together, and then we'll start clapping at the end of it because like we enjoyed the movie so much. Yeah, I clap with women. White people clapping at the end of the movie because they survived. I always thought that was weird. Guys, I am not gonna lie. I always thought it was weird that people would clap when a plane landed down. Like, yes, it's impressive because, you know, they're a pilot. They're a pilot. And they landed a plane. And there's no way in hell that I could land a plane, especially with a bunch of passengers in it along, right? But, like, when people clap at the end of a flight, when the plane lands down, like, what's with that? Would there be tax because I'm in England? I don't know what the shipping costs would be. I don't know what the shipping costs would be for that mug. I actually did not even... I have never ordered... So I know Ubu Market's like a credible source, but I've never actually ordered anything and shipped it to Canada, so I don't know what the ship... I don't even know where they're located. I think they're located in the UK, but they could be located in Canada. I need to go look that up real quick, actually. I don't know where their headquarters is. Ubu Market headquarters. Oh, Texas. Okay. So there probably is going to be shipping costs, likely. Let me just look that up again. Shipping UK. There's going to be long shipping costs, though. Or shipping times, I mean. There might be a long shipping time. So, yeah. So, America, yeah. Are you 18? I am 37, excuse you. I am old. And you should respect my elderliness. My thumb hurts so badly today. I don't know why. My thumb has a little divot in it for some reason. You guys can't see it. Maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you can't. But, like, my thumb has, like, a little dip in it. Can you see that? It's, like, flat. You guys see that? My thumb is, like... And it, like, it bulbs at the top there. What's wrong with my hands, guys? Gamer thumb? I have gamer thumb. My hands are always so shiny now, though, too. Do you want a walking stick? Oh, man, that would be great. You know, I kind of do want a walking stick because, one, it would help my back, honestly. You know, why not? But also, it makes me look more sophisticated, more rich. You know those walkers, those canes? I ended up having to buy a cane that was for a cosplay. I wonder where that cane is. I have no idea where it went. My favorite thing, actually, about old people. My favorite thing... Oh, thank you, Jam. My favorite thing about old people, guys. is when they have the walkers and they put the tennis balls on the bottom. I don't know why. Something about the tennis balls just really, really like excite me. Is it man, I really am a dog. Man, I really am a dog. My finger hurt. I was doing the classic Twitch lurk, and then until the stream streak goes up. Yes. What number are you at? 6, 7. The tennis balls show up in more places than you'd expect. They sell it to wash laundry as well. Oh, really? 89. 89. 89. Welcome in. Guys, welcome in. Yeah. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. What's poppin'? I'm doing alright. I'm drinking my coffee. Black. This is a good coffee, guys. Way better than that stupid Starbucks brand. I'm having a good time with my coffee again. Never go for Starbucks, guys. It's not good. 'Tis not good at all. Itai. Ah, ita. 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 Just admit it, you can't afford. This is more expensive than the Starbucks brand. What are you talking about? Listen. There's a difference between gourmet coffee and Starbucks. And the difference is vast. Are you autistic? Yes. Yes, I have special interests. My special interests are coffee and copyright law for some reason. The funny thing is that, like, I ended up studying copyright law in middle school when I was 37. But yeah, when I was in middle school, I ended up having to like research copyright law because my anime videos kept getting taken down on YouTube, and I was like, this falls under the free use because I am reviewing and I am analyzing and I'm educating. So yeah, my video does fall under free use, also as commentary as well. So I had to research copyright law because I wanted my videos to go up on YouTube. And every time I disputed the videos, they would always go up. They were automatically taken down. Speaking about automatic takedowns, this morning I was scrolling through Twitter, and Toei Animation had a video that they posted on their account. It was like, when Vegeta finally beat Goku in Dragon Ball Super. And the video was copyright stricken. I was like, what? So, did you earn money? No, that's the thing. I didn't earn money off of it either. Because I wasn't rated to get ad revenue. I didn't have enough subscribers and I didn't have enough viewers. I did have quite a bit of views though, but not enough to be like, you know, I get ad money from this. But I made these videos. I learned copyright law, and now I'm just really proficient in it. So memberships when? That's a really good question. I'm working towards it. So yeah. The easiest way, guys, for us to get memberships, I think, is if you just decide to watch like a VOD a day. Just rewatch one of my VODs, and that'll count towards the watch hours. And the more watch hours that we have, we only need 1,000 watch hours left. And we've been cruising through that. So if you just watch a VOD or like put a VOD on like 144p and just let that play throughout the day, or put on one of my playlists and let that play throughout the day, that will really help. But you know, that doesn't, you know, you don't have to, but it will get us there faster. So maybe I should Maybe I should post on my Discord being like, hey, let's get me to memberships by cheating the system. We're only about 1,000 away, so that, and we're about 1/6 of the way to so we're 1/3 of the way to of watch hours, or sorry, 1/6 of the way through shorts, videos, clips, views, and 1/3 of the way through watch hours, and they're both getting there really, really quickly. So yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. So I got some free time to make some fan art. Thank you. Clip farm. See, I would love to clip farm. I never have the time to, because I do download my VODs is the thing, but the problem is I don't have time to clip anymore because my clip time is usually only on Fridays and Mondays, and if I'm busy those days, then I can't clip at all. So that's the thing that really sucks. Penda's here. Penda's been like around. Penda just yeah. May have some coffee I drank. Get your own. Get your own. If your parents keep asking about your mug, that's probably a good thing. It is very, very important for actually parents to ask about what their children are up to, in my opinion. Because, like, I don't know, parents should like moderate what their kids are doing online. Because a lot of parents actually don't do that. That's why you get those kids watching those weird videos. Actually, there's a scam that's been going around. It's been going around for like a long time now too, and they're just finally cracking down on them. And by they, I mean like everybody on the internet. But basically, there's like a looping video. Some people loop a video where it's like, okay, let's, for example, right? So let's say I have these scissors, right? I have these scissors, and I'm gonna be like, oh guys, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, if you don't spam hearts, guys, I'm gonna stab myself with the scissors, guys, don't. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stab, and like it's like that, right? It's a looping video. It's maybe about a minute, 2 minutes long, right? There's videos that are like, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. And then after there's a bunch of people watching, after the view number is like really, really jacked up from people being like, oh my god, he's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then it switches over to a, okay guys, we're gonna pick a random person from the chat. We're gonna pick a random person from the chat. If you send me a red super chat, you could get blah 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 blah, right? And then it's like they're not actually giving away stuff. So, one, it's a scam. Two, they're taking advantage of kids on the internet. And yeah, it's not good. And then yeah, so people would just, the kids would so on shorts, guys, I don't have this yet because you guys won't see this on this video, but maybe you'll see it on someone else's video. But you can send gifts like they do on TikTok, and the popular one that they're asking for is the laughing disco ball. Laughing disco ball, which is roughly about $5. And you're like, if you click this, send me this laughing disco ball. Send me the laughing disco ball, and you can get 1,000 Robux. You can come on, send me that. You'll get 1,000 disco balls. I'll pull someone from chat. Yeah, so yeah, it pisses me off so much. Imitation on point, thank you. I'm good at imitations. Yeah, my streams are so common. Yeah, I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that you guys can sit here and just enjoy the time together. You know what? I was actually talking to this with my family, how everybody's in such a go mode, right? We never really have time to sit down and relax and talk to each other, connect with each other, ask how we're doing, you know, and you know, it's one of the things that a lot of people are really, really missing in their life. And that's one of the reasons why one of the reasons why I stream. So, so, yeah. We're always silent during mealtime. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I don't ever eat dinner with my parents. Like I guys, embarrassing, I know, 37 and I'm living with my parents, but no, I live in my parents' basement. It sounds bad, but they have a really nice house. Like I said, guys, I have a bunch of jobs, but not because I need a bunch of jobs. I have a bunch of jobs because they're jobs I want to do, except for one of them. So yeah, I live with my parents in their basement in their really, really nice house, because their house can accompany me. But you know, we don't really eat dinner together, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, good for not saying your age. That's against my rules, and I'm supposed to ban you if you say your age, by the way. That's how I always say I'm 37, by the way, too. By the way. I always say I'm 37. One, because I don't want you guys to know my real age, because that's a privacy issue. But also, I think it's really funny when I say I'm 37 and people believe me. So yeah, I know if kids like if you guys are like minors, I guess minors, or like college students that still live with your parents, that's fine. It's so weird because at least in America, I'm not sure about anywhere else, like in like the UK or Spain or France or wherever. Why is it that like when a kid turns 18, 19, 20, they just want the kid out of the house? I always thought that was weird. My parents always thought that was weird too, because like when I talk to my parents quite a bit now, right? And they're happy that I'm living with them because they're not so lonely, is the thing. They're not so lonely. They have somebody to like talk to. They have someone to like, he'd be like, hey, I want to go do the thing. Do you want to come with me? Hey, I'm going shopping. Do you want me to go get you something? It feels more social, right? Living with your family should not be seen as a negative thing, in my opinion. Like in Asia, there's a lot of people that just live with their families, live with their parents until like they pass away. So probably teaching them to be independent. You can be independent and still live with your parents. The problem is that that some parents will still want to coddle and baby their children. But the thing is that if you've raised a kid properly, they can still live in your house and still be independent. They can still make money. They can still, pay taxes and get, and build wealth and build assets and stuff like that. They can build assets without having, and still live with you. So I always thought that was weird. Also, like, you're just giving more money to the government by living alone. By, you gotta pay more taxes. More property equals more taxes. You're giving, like, if they're renting, you're just giving your wealth away to some other family too. So like, it's so weird how Americans are so bent on just getting their kids out the door. I always thought it was weird. I understand if you get married, then maybe you don't want to live with your parents. But like, it also, like, I understand too, because if your parents are old, right? They want to be near their kids because they can't do as much anymore. They need somebody to help them take care of themselves. Like, it's not my job to take care of them as they grow older, but they took care of me when I was unable to take care of myself. So it's a very, very nice gesture for me as as their child, to take care of them in their elderly age. So yeah, like, and also like, if I didn't have my grandparents with me, right? I didn't live with my grandparents, or I didn't really know my grandparents, but like, if my grandparents took care of me when I was a kid too, right? Like, I have two sets of parents, basically, maybe even three sets of parents if both grandparents sides took care of me, right? So I have like three parental figures, 3 sets of parental figures taking care of me. The least I could do is take care of the generation above me and the generation below me. So parents love kids until they grow too old. That's weird. Do you know what else is weird? When we name kids when they're babies. And this is good. It sounds weird. It sounds crazy. But like the name, like for example, Aiden, right? Aiden is a very much a kid name, a toddler name, you know? Aiden. But like imagine if you're going to like do your taxes and you're like, "Hi, my name's Aiden Gray. I'll be doing your taxes." And you're like, "Okay, should I get you a lollipop as payment?" "Hi, my name is Braxton. I'll be filing your taxes." Aiden is a fine name. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying though, right? Like like imagine having like a baby name, right? Imagine having a baby name as an adult. Aiden Cheese. You will have such nice children, Blinks and asexual, yeah. I don't think I'll ever have children, but it's spelled Aiden, yeah. A-I-D-E-N, Aiden. I'm like thinking there's like not a whole lot of like kids, like people with kid names as adults. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like thinking like all of them are named like Ryan and Steven. The best that we get is like Joey. I can appreciate Joey because it's short for Joseph, and Joey is it sounds very kiddie, but it's also like can be seen as an adult name. So like a name like Joey is fine, but if your name is like Braxton, you know, I'm trying to think of like the stupidest kid names ever. Hold on a second. Trying to find. Oh, did I post? Oh wait, I did post. Okay. Let's Google this real quick. Names made for babies. Names made for babies. Skyden? Braxley? Lysander? Okay, Lysander actually goes hard. Nature. Wow. Listen. Actually, nature themed names: Byleth and Fern. I'm like, okay. I do like flower names though. I think if I were to ever have a child, I think I would have a girl. If I were to ever have a girl, I think I would want a flower name for a child. I like the name Iris. Rosemary, I think actually would be. Rosemary is kind of like cheesy, but like I kind of like it for some reason. Rosemary, Iris, yeah, I don't know. Magnolia. Oh my god, that name goes hard. Serafina. I don't think I would go with anything like Serafina. I think that's way too... Imagine like naming your kids Smeagol or something. Hello, my name is Smeagol. Akira Watanabe. Yeah, imagine my last name was Watanabe. That'd be crazy. I almost got ran over by a car again. Oh my god. Stop getting hit by cars. Hugh Janus. Anis. Oh, I love the name Anis too. Oh, yeah, guys. I think, guys, it is so fucking over for this kid of mine that doesn't exist. If I get a future daughter, if I have a child who is a daughter in the future, she is getting a flower name. She is so fucking screwed. Anis, Iris. Oh my god. Rosemary. They're all fucked. I don't know about guy names though. Boy names, I'm not really like, I don't know. I would love to talk to this about Mika, because Mika would wants kids eventually in the future. So do you want a kid or just expecting one? I just like, you know, it's just theoretical. If I ever get a kid, I'm not married. 2, I'm not in a relationship. 3, I'm not putting myself out there because I'm really focusing on myself. I'm focusing on the things that I want to get in life, which is like my career in food service as a cafe owner, my VTubing stuff, my music, film of Hooters. The joke names are something else, though. That's for sure. Joke names are something else. Hi, welcome in. Oh, we got a baddie over here. We actually have a badass. We have a badass and we have a baddie. Joe Obama. Obama. I love Obama. I wish Obama was back. I wish I can still hear his voice. My fellow Americans. My name is Obama. My wife. This is my wife, Michelle Obama. I need to work on a whole lot of stuff today. I don't want to work, guys. I don't want to do work. I just want to flex on the haters. I also have the yaoi hands today. My hands don't feel as swollen as they did a couple days ago. Some people are into it. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Let's wrestle. Let's arm wrestle. What happened to your hand? What do you mean? What happened to my hand? What did happen to my hand? Nothing? I got a mole. There's like nothing there right now. Actually, what I'm getting a huge workout in actually is my chest muscles, because I have to push so one of our machines that we have to work with requires me to push down, and so my chest muscles actually have been getting a big workout. My favorite muscle group actually is the deltoids, by the way. So deltoids, good old deltoids, man. There's something about really, really nice shoulders, you know? Yaoi? What? Yaoi or Yuri? I know love is love. Love is love. Did you guys know that you're not supposed to microwave a banana? Sorry, that was my TikTok. I'm gay? I'm so proud of you. You know what actually is really, really difficult though? Understanding if you're gay. Actually, last Saturday, somebody was like, I'm getting these weird emotions about another man, another guy. In high school, there's a guy that I'm maybe developing feelings for, like I've never felt with a woman before. I'm like, you might be gay. And he's like, yeah, I might be gay. I don't have anything against it. It's just a really, really weird feeling. And the thing is that I have to say that is that if anybody's experiencing a gay feeling, right? The problem is not the fact that you are gay. It's the fact that you don't know what to do with those emotions because they're new. And so, that's the thing is that, and you know, there's a bunch of societal pressure to not be gay. But I don't know, you can love whoever you want to love. It's not going to affect me. It's not going to affect anybody else. So I'm friends with all my all-female classmates. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I used to only be friends with girls when I was in elementary school, because all the guys were into sports and stuff. I was never a sports kid. I was an artsy kid. I liked music and stuff. So My class is only girls. Are you at an all girls school? That's really weird because like when I was growing up, there was like so the ratio to guys to girls in my class was 1-6. For every 6 boys, there was 1 girl. So, have you watched Witch Hat Atelier? No, but I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to watch that like for a while. My crush hates me. Then I don't know. There's nothing you can really do other than give them space. Give them some space. And then just move on. I hate to be like, give them some space and move on, but you have to, really. My crush sees me as a friend. Help. That's fine. Okay, let's talk about the friend zone, guys. Let's talk about the friend zone, okay? So, the friend zone is not a bad thing, guys. Right? Because would you rather, and this is a genuine question, guys. This is a genuine question. Would you rather have somebody that you really like in your life but never be in a committed relationship, you know, going on dates, holding hands, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? Basically, would you rather have somebody that you really like and get some validation from, or would you rather not have them in your life and piss them off and not have them in your life at all? Right? So that's kind of like the thing. If there's a selfishness that is inherently associated with the friend zone, right? The thing with the friend zone is that without being friends first, without having a sense of trust, without having a sense of, you know, safety, it is really, really hard to have a relationship with somebody. So, you know, without that sort of sense of safety, you're never going to have a healthy relationship. And I will tell you right now, if you have feelings of jealousy and entitlement when it comes to another person, I can already tell that that relationship is going to fail. Because there's going to be a point where you're going to feel like you have some sort of power over this person, like you deserve more out of this person, that they're not giving you enough attention, that blah, 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 right? So you are not actually giving them that sense of security, that sense of safety, that sense of, you know, belonging with that person. So if you are not okay with being friends with them, if you're not okay with their happiness, then you're not actually okay with wanting a relationship with them. You just want them for yourself. So it's really, really hard. It's difficult, guys. It is actually very, very difficult because you want that validation. You want that sort of, you know, sense of love, that sense of belonging, that sense of desire, right? That you want to be desired. Everyone wants to feel desired, right? But you should not equate that to one person. You should not equate that feeling that you can only get from one person. So I made my crush my friend. Exactly. Yeah, and then once there's a sense of entitlement, guys, it's all over. Like it's not gonna work out. Once you feel like they, you know, once you feel like they owe you anything at all, it's over. That being said, if they are giving you nothing, if you're in a relationship with someone and they're giving you nothing, you should have the self-respect to say, I at least deserve something. And if not, then you break up with them. So. Someone said there's a snake in their house. There's a huge ass fly the size of my thumbnail in my house right now, and I'm kind of terrified. I'm not old enough to date, but my dad said it was okay to date when I was in 4th grade. That's, I mean, because 4th grade dating is not real. Because fourth grade grading is not real. Okay. I'm graduating. I'm not gonna have SKL. What? Listen, guys, the world isn't gonna end if one part of your life ends. Hi, welcome in. That snake is gigantic. What? The trouser snake? Haha, just kidding. That's inappropriate. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys need to, if you guys don't know this about streaming or like being in someone else's stream, it actually is not very polite to bring up the view count. So if you guys ever go into someone's stream and mention the view count, that's like typically not a nice thing to talk about. It's like imagine like going to a party, right? Imagine going to a party and there's like 7 people sitting at the table and you're like, oh man, 7 people and this is a party? So that's, you know, it's kind of rude, right? It's kind of rude. So it's the same thing. If you ever go into anybody's stream, and I'm not going to fault anybody for not knowing, because like maybe, you know, you got to learn it from somewhere, right? But if you go into someone's stream and be like, oh my God, 7 viewers, 8 viewers, right? Then it's not very cool. So just saying. Basically, I don't know. Here's the thing about being online, guys. and maybe, people just don't really think about it this way. But there is no difference between online and offline. What are you guys talking about? Snakes? Snake? Snake, is that Snake? This is Snake. Major Tom. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Merriam Dictionary. Naked Snake. Man, I'm so excited for Metal Gear, though. Like, I was not expecting Snake to have his arm broken. Is it broken or dislocated? Probably broken, right? But that, man, it was crazy. That prologue was insane. Meow. Meow. That was weird. What's going on with the snake? Snake. I've always wanted to try eating snake, actually. Guys, what's the weirdest thing that you guys have eaten? I think the coolest thing that I've eaten, though, is balut, which is a Filipino delicacy of a fertilized egg, and then you cook the fertilized egg, and you eat like chicken fetus. Frog. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I've always wanted to try frog. I've always also wanted to try caviar. I know it's not that good. It's like salty. It's like salty eggs. Like salty... Forbidden salty boba. But I've always wanted to try caviar. Snails as well. I've always wanted to try snails. You know, that fancy food. Your Forger-san. Can you take this else? Listen, I'm concerned for you, but can you take this somewhere else? Listen, I'm concerned. This is my house, okay? This is my stream. It's about me. It's about me. It's not about you, okay? This is my house. Listen, it's okay. I understand. If you're drowning, that's okay. You know, just like maybe get help from somebody who's can actually help you. Right now, it's not what I'm talking about. So there's a little bit of a disconnect going on right now in chat. So, you know, I care for you, but it's about me. It's about me. It's all about me. My dad is working in the living room. He might hear. Why? Wait, what? That's fine. Your dad should know what you're watching. Hey, Dad, come over here. Dad, come watch this weird guy on the internet drink coffee. Tanjiro, hello, welcome. I've seen... Yeah, you're here. You're here. I see you. You are seen. You showed up during my Metal Gear stream as well. I saw you. It was near the end, though, so I'm sorry that it was, like, you know, ending when you popped by, but whatever. He's gonna spank me if he knew I was still awake. Put on headphones, goddammit. Also, go to bed. Guys, I mean this / genuine. Your parents should know what you're up to. I don't care how old you are. You can be as old as 37 like me, but like tell your parents what you're up to. Tell your parents what you're up to. Tell your parents what you're doing. That is if you have a healthy relationship with them. If you're not talking to your parents for one reason or another, then maybe don't. But, you know, talk to the people that care about you. Talk to the people that, like, you know, talk to the people that, like, want you in your life, and then share some information with that, you know. I sneaked out of my house when I was 6 to my grandma's house, which was a few blocks away. I know a couple people have done that as a kid. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have any, like, other family in my area. So what I did was I just ran out to the park. I went to the park. We had these, like, tires at the park. We could go inside these tires. I went inside the tire. I sat there for, like, maybe about 30 minutes. I got tired and I went home. It is a weird thing that kids... It's a kid thing, right? It's a kid thing to want to run away from home. I always find it really, really funny how kids want to run away from home. My parents just know that I'm on this guy's stream that's drinking coffee. At least your parents know that. Do they know what I talk about? Wait, guys. So, this is a genuine question, guys. Does anybody know, like anybody, friend, family, brother, sister, I guess those are your family. Does anybody know that you watch me? Or are you just like, oh, by the way, I just watched this thing? Does anybody know that you watch me? What do you talk about? I don't know. We talk about, like, literally everything and anything. Sometimes we talk about, like... So, the thing... I don't know. The thing with this stream is that it's always very, very contextual based on what you guys put in. For the most part, it's me rambling about things that I care about and I have opinions about. But a lot of it, it's also very, very contextual of what you guys feed to me. So, online people know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. My parents didn't know about until the mug situation. Well, yeah, have your parents listen. I genuinely tell your parents to, like, watch me for like 5 minutes. Not even, right? Just tell your parents what you're watching, because, like, I feel like they should know, you know? They should know if you're, like, I don't know. The thing is that the thing that scares me the most, guys, is like when it doesn't matter how old you are, but if you're watching things that are just not good for you and people don't know about it. One of the things I'm afraid of, if this ever happened, if I ever had kids, if I ever had a guy friend in my life, if I knew somebody was watching Manosphere videos, I would fucking set them straight as soon as fucking possible. Because Manosphere videos are so not good for men's mental health, as well as just for society in general. Because for whatever reason, Manosphere videos are videos that just, like, tell men women are the problem. You're not the problem. Women are the problem. And you don't have to respect them because they don't respect you. And, like, that is such an unhealthy mindset to have. And if anybody's watching a Manosphere video, I'm either going to tell them to not do it, or I'm just not going to be friends with them. Because that is, it's terrible. It's terrible for their mental health and for everybody around them. It's not good. LL, that's for the guys to know. What? You know how insane you sound? How about I don't know what my gender is today? That's fine. Just let it happen. So no. Oh god. I've conditioned my friends to start thinking or just start knowing that whenever I say so no, it just means that I don't care and I don't have anything to say about it. So no. I'm literally a biological girl, but I'm gender fluid, and I have the right to know. You do have the right to know. Yeah, if you, like, listen, gender is, guys, this is my opinion, and you don't have to agree with me, but gender is a social construct, and I also do not care for it. I will call you queen, I will call you king, I'll call you whatever gender. But I mean it as in everything I say is gender neutral. And if that's not okay with you, I will change my behavior specifically for you because I want you to feel okay, right? Because I'm already okay with, like, nothing. Like, I don't know, you can call me queen, you can call me girl, you can call whatever, right? I say girl all the time. Like, if somebody's like, oh my god, I just drank a bottle of vodka all by myself, I'll be like, girl? The soul does, exactly. There are like historical like records about like non-binary or like you know, so okay guys, there's a thing that you guys might not know of when it comes to gender and sex, right? So there's a thing called intersex, right? There's a term, a medical term called intersex, and would you believe it, gender and sex is not exactly black and white. There is sometimes a gray area, right? Sometimes the DNA gets a little mixed up and crazy, right? So there's something called intersex where you'll get people born with both anatomies. Some people will call them hermaphrodites, but I don't know if that's correct anymore. But the term that is now being used is intersex. And you might have, you know, someone born with a vagina, and they'll have testes. Or you'll have a guy that has a womb. They'll have a uterus. So, you know, and the thing is that, like, when you say, I don't know if I've ever met anyone who's intersex, sometimes you don't even know. Like, guys, somebody might have a uterus and they might have a penis. That's just how it works. Sometimes it's just like that, because sometimes the DNA gets all messed up. I believe it's like 1 in 10 people are intersex. No, I'm making that up. How many people are intersex? 1%. Yeah, 1% of the world is intersex. I saw a baby with a penis and vagina in a movie once. Yeah, well, that's in a movie, right? But, like, they're real. Right? They're real. Like, I guess if the ratio, if 1% of population in number. So, like, 1 in 80 million people will be born intersex. So, it is going to be very, very rare that you come across somebody that's like that, but, yeah. Actually, there's this one interesting study that was done. So, there was a husband and wife, and they had a kid, right? And this is crazy, but when they delivered the baby, they're gonna have the baby circumcised, but the doctor fucked up. And instead of a circumcision, accidentally performed a castration. and the male baby no longer had a penis. And so they're like, oops, we accidentally cut off your baby's penis. So what we can do is that we can turn that thing inside out. And then they're like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll just raise them as a girl. Turns out you can't just do that, because as they were raising their daughter felt like something was wrong with them. Like they had the guy tendencies, they had the testosterone, they had all that stuff, the things that develop in males, and they just did not have male genitalia. And so later on, when they became more of an adult in life, they're like, why am I getting facial hair? Why am I more hairier than all the other girls? Turns out they were a guy. And then they were kind of pissed because, all their life they were born to wear, they were raised to wear dresses, play with dolls, blah, 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 right? And they're like, actually, I'm a guy. And so that was a really, really interesting study. I can't remember what the study was, but I learned it while I was in college. It had to do, we were learning about psychology and how psychology, we can talk, it was about, nature versus nurture. Oops. Nature versus nurture. Circumcision. Cognitive science. Yeah, here we go. I found it. David Raymer was a Canadian boy raised as a girl following medical advice and intervention after his penis was severely injured during a botched circumcision in infancy. The psychologist John Money oversaw the case and incorrectly reported the reassignment as successful and as evidence that the gender identity is primarily learned. Academic sexologist Milton Diamond later reported that Raymer's realization that he was not a girl occurred between the ages of 9 and 11, and that he was living as a male by age 15. Well-known medical cases for years anonymously known as the John Joan case. Raymer later went on publicly with the story to help discourage similar medical practices. He committed suicide at age 38 2 days later after separating from his wife. That's, yeah. Not the scientist, the person. Yeah, so in 1965, Bruce Peter Raymer was born. So there you go. Nature and nurture are both factors in raising a kid, yeah. I mean, we could talk about Metal Gear because, like, Metal Gear has a whole thing about that as well, so. I'm a person who yeah, gender fluidity is a thing, guys, also. Like, you can just, sometimes you feel one way, sometimes you feel another, and that's fine. Listen. Wait, am I in the list of woke streamers? Am I popular enough to be on the list of woke streamers? Hold on. List of woke VTubers. Somebody made a Google sheet that labels VTubers on how woke or chud they are. Am I on that list? I want to be on the woke VTubers list. EN VTuber chud woke list. No thanks. I'm not on here. I'm offended. What do you mean I'm not on the woke chud VTuber list? Wait, is Mika on here? Hold on, I gotta check my friends if we're on here. Wait, AO Hell. Is AO Hell on here? LMNO. AO Hell is not on here. Let's check Jam. Wait, Code Miko. I saw Code Miko on here. Shibidoki. Lean woke. Nice. What does lean woke even mean? Doki Bird, unclear. Doobie, unclear. I'm surprised this list still exists. Hold on. Jam, are you on here? I don't know. I feel like me and Jam will not be on here. Jam is not on here. Prismaya. LMNOP. There's a lot of MP. Prismaya is not on here. Hold on. I want to see where is Oro Crony. I just want to see Oro Crony because Oro Crony is my Oshi. Oro Crony. It's not an under O. Yeah. Let me look up Crony. No, yeah. I think it's just indie VTubers, so. That's so funny though. Honestly, the presumed woke and lean woke ones are hilarious. Rin Penrose and Kaiju Crocodile, the openly asexual men, are presumed woke, putting them in the category as Neanners of all people. Sayu, I'm happily married to a non-binary person, leans as lean woke according to this. There apparently none of my friends are on that list though. No, so that kind of sucks. How do they mess up a circumcision? I don't know. How do you mess up a? I don't know. That's a really good question. I guess it's kind of small. So, I'm a shapeshifter at Pose Masquerade. Hiding both base. Any hot male VTubers? Yeah, me. I'm a hot VTuber. I'm a hot male VTuber. You should check out my ass sometime. Somebody was like, I need to see a face reveal. Earlier. I don't know. Are they still here? Someone's like, I need a face reveal. What if I just did it right now? I don't mind showing you guys my cosplay face. You guys want to see my cosplay face? Okay, ready? Okay, here's what I look like. I look like this. I look like that. That's me. There you go. Face reveal. I do it like once every like month. It's specifically that photo too, because I really like how I look in that photo. But there you go. Yeah, and now make sure you timestamp that and you tell everybody, oh my god, check out Akira Dolce. He's a sexy man. It's the same pic you showed like a couple lives. Yeah, because it's a good one. It's a good photo of me. There's also like a VOD, I think, on Mika's channel where I'm literally just in cosplay as a face game streamer. I think maybe on Halloween. This year I'll do a cosplay stream instead of a VTuber stream. So. Yeah. Man, I got like calluses on my fingers and I feel so weird. Wow. Yeah. I was like, I should go to the gym. No, I shouldn't go to the gym. What I should do is I should start eating healthy again. Because I've been stress eating as of recently. So I put on a couple pounds. Not like a huge amount, but I put on like maybe about 5 pounds since I last weighed myself. So I gotta stop stress eating, and I think I understand why I'm stress eating. For the last 2 to 3 weeks, I don't say my entire life, but a huge part of my life has changed in the past 2 to 3 weeks. So, yeah. You said not to put random things. Yeah, I know what I'm putting in my mouth. I can't eat these things. But I've been stress eating because like I've been busy. Guys, you know how busy I am. I barely have time to be in my own Discord server. And that's the thing that really upsets me, is that I want to spend more time in my Discord server, but I don't have time for that anymore. And that's the thing that sucks. I don't eat breakfast. That's probably not too good. At least have like a slice of toast or like a bowl of cereal or something. Something small at least. Just at least to get you through the day. And most important meal of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Yeah. Some people can get away with 2 meals a day. It just really depends on how you eat. But ideally, if you want to lose weight, guys, because I used to be into health, I used to be a big health nut. Ideally, you should have 5 meals a day, but very in controlled portions. So like it's usually like if you have to like hit your deficit, right? So whatever your deficit is, you like nail your calories particularly. For me, it was like I believe it was like 600 calories in the morning. I had a 200 calorie snack. And then I had another 600 calorie lunch, another 200 calorie snack, and then another 500. I think it was actually, yeah, I think in the evening I aimed for 300 because I was looking to lose weight. Ideally, so the recommended calorie intake, guys, by the way, is about 2,000 calories. But it'll depend based on your like metabolism and like your current weight, all that stuff. So yeah, drink more water too. That's really good for you. Do you eat people instead? No, I eat things like almonds and like 2 eggs in the morning. I ate like 2 eggs in the morning. I ate almonds. As my snack, I would eat almonds. Like a half-pound chicken breast for like lunch or dinner. Ground turkey is apparently one of the big things for weight loss. So, if you're looking for weight loss stuff, apparently ground turkey is really good. But I need to stop stress eating. That's for sure. Hi, welcome in. I think we're about ready to switch over to do some puzzles, guys. Sanix, welcome in. Drink pink lemonade. You know, yeah. I haven't for years. I don't need breakfast. I wouldn't say that you don't need breakfast. I think your body has adapted to not have breakfast, though. Ideally, it is best to have breakfast. But if you, like, you know, I would say, like, a small breakfast is at least pretty good to at least get you through the day. Either way, eating throughout the day in small amounts is the best way, from my opinion, from my experience, for my body. Eating small amounts throughout the day was the best way for me to lose weight. And to bulk up. So lose weight and bulk up. That's kind of crazy that I was saying that, but yeah. Just gotta hit those calorie deficits, guys. Make sure that making sure that the calories don't go into your long storage, which would be your fat storages. So that's why whenever you want to bulk up, you want less fat, you would eat slowly throughout the day. So the energy is like burned off throughout the day, and then your fats would just, you know, none of it would go to fats. Because once that's there, it's kind of hard to get rid of. Not gonna lie. All right, you guys want to do some puzzles? It's time for puzzles. What do you guys want to listen to today? Blah. I'm too stupid to do puzzles? That's not true. Corneria Smash Remix. I just want to listen to Corneria because it's cool. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yeah. Oh, that's my controller. Is that crackly? Song's, oh man, this song is awesome. Bro, like, dude, like, bro, what's up? Not much, dude. We're just doing some puzzles. Imagine if I talk like that. Like, some surfer, dude, from California. I should do another, like, concept stream where I speak like a stupid way again. Like my Markiplier stream was like, hey guys, it's Markiplier. Speak from the deep down portion of my, I do a chest resonant voice where I talk like this the entire time. Bro, dude. Oh, yeah. Dude's world. Dude's puzzles, man. All right. Let's see. There's a fan wordle. So if you guys didn't know, music is a little loud. Sorry. If you guys didn't know, you guys can send me a wordle, and I can solve it. So this one's sent in by Zora. If you guys want to send in me a wordle, you can join my Discord, and you can send me there's a whole section where you can send me a wordle. 5 letters, thankfully. You look like a character from Young. I don't know whether I should laugh or I should be, you know, if I should. I don't know if I should be offended or if I should take that as a compliment. Try Daisy or Melon. So this is a fan one. Let's try Daisy here. Got nothing. Okay. I don't know what we do here. Let's. Quartz? I was gonna do quartz, but that's not gonna work. Just try pluck. Pluck can work here. Only a U, okay. I'll say fruits. Bloom. There's still an E that we can use here. We have an O and an E still. I want to use truth, but the U is not in the center. I don't know what I can do here. I want to see queen. We can get rid of the E. We can find out what. It's cute. You thought you could have get me there. You thought you could have got me. No, I'm smart though. Okay, this is the actual wordle here. Somebody said to use the word, I don't know. I'll take the first 5-letter word that I see. Smart? First 5-letter word I saw was smart. Okay. Let's see. We can try pluck here again, because that's available. We got an L. Well, okay. Maybe it's lick? Block? Let's try block. Okay, lock. We have flock, glock. Oh god. This becomes a guessing game now. Clock would also work. Clock, glock, flock. I think we only got the 3. I think we got this down. I'm gonna try clock because I just don't think it is. Oh, it is clock. Okay, awesome. Hold on a second. Did I do? Okay, cool. Let's start Selvin. All right. German for Mrs. Man, I wish there was a German around here. Small stall at a mall. A stand? Bring to mind. Think, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. Surprised exclamation upon seeing mice. You? Oh, no? I don't know. Dramatic end to a World Cup game for shorts. A tie? Maybe? A race that equates to 3.1 miles or a hint to one of the letters' frequent appearance on this grid. The Boston. I don't know. Boston Marathon. Chess, castles. Oh, those are rooks. So it's not stand. This is going to be rooks. Poses a question to. Asks, maybe? Hawaiian stringed instrument. Uke. Or uke, if you're a freak. To not go bad. Not go bad. Not spoil. Preservatives. I don't know. So this is gonna be kiosk. Broke. Bring to mind. I don't know. Surprised exclamations. Eeks, maybe? Yeah, eek. To keep? Not go bad. To keep? I don't know. Brau. Is that right? German for misses. I don't know German. Evoke. To evoke a thought. Yeah, that sounds right. A race that equates to 3.1 miles or a hint to one letter's frequent appearance. There's a lot of E's on here. E's and O's. Wives. A race that... Wait. A race that equates to 3.1 miles. Dives. I don't know. Drow. Drow? That sounds like it would be right. Dramatic end. Dramatic end to a World Cup game for sure. So here's the thing. I don't do sports. Not go bad. Not go bad. Not good English. Drow. Dives. I don't know. Not go bad. I don't think I'm gonna get any of this now. A race that equates to 1.3 miles. I'm just gonna do a quick check here. Auto check. Okay, everything's all right. Is this gonna be drow? It's not drow. It's a Mrs. Mrow. Mrow. That's what a cat makes. Is it keep? Oh, it's keep. Okay, keep. POS maybe? T? No. Oh, he was like rivet. Rivet. Is it POS? No, it's not POS. Dramatic end to a World Cup game. POS. PES. World Cup game. Overtime? Dramatic end to a World Cup game. Is it wives? No. Vibes. Frau. I don't know this. Grau. Is this S? No, it's not S. Oops, that is the source code. Dives? No. Lives? Fiver. Oops. Fiver. No. Frau. Okay, Frau. 5? Fiver. No. Fives. 5? 5e. Yes. I don't know this. I don't know this. 5. 5. Pivot. 5. 5 to PDS. What is this? 5e? 5-oo? 5e? I don't know this. I'm just gonna keep guessing. 5. Please? PMS. It's gotta be one of these letters. Oh, the 5K. Oh, 5K. 5 kilometers. Of course. Penalty kicks. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't sports. I don't know what that is. You think I know what sports is? I barely know what my own life is. Okay, now we can play together, guys. I usually just do those two on my own. So, weekend, work, rando, opus, tome. Well, opus, work, a volume. These are types of books, tomes. These are types of books. Monica, a little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. Okay, so we have books. Wonk? Francie. I don't know. I feel like we're not gonna. Paul, Peter, John. Are these? Are these people in the Bible? Weekend. When I see weekend, I think like The Weekend. I think The Weekend. Rando. Saints? Yeah. St. John, St. Peter, St. Oh, that makes sense. St. Paul and St. Tom. Big. Salvador. Oh, cities? Cities with St. John, St. Paulo, St. Petersburg, and St. Salvador? That sounds about right, yeah. Tome, St. Tome? Well, we got tome, opus, work, and volume. Those are types of books, so I think that would work there. A division, a realm. Monica. Santa Monica? Santa Monica. Wait. Cause I remember the time when you left for Santa Monica. You left me to remain with all your excuses for everything. I'm always late to good streams. I don't know. But you're here, and that's cool. But you're here. I just think of the weekend. Home Opus Work Volume. Division Realm? I don't know. Distance. Work. Wonk? Wonk? Where would Wonk really fit in there? There's Rando as well. Rando? Peter. Anybody got any ideas? Santa Monica, Santa Paulo, Santa Monica. I think Monica. Whenever I see Monica, I think of a little bit of Monica, a little bit of Erica, a little bit of Mina. Words missing a final letter. Francie, Rando, Wonk. Francis, Random, Wonky. Okay, we'll just start guessing here. We're not gonna get the magical rainbow time, as people call it. What did you guys say it was? It was Petersburg, Johns, Salvador, and Paulo? Okay. One away. Distance. So there's one missing from here. It's probably Monica, like Santa Monica. Is it that? Saint cities, there we go. John? Francis? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Rando. Ran. One. Diviz. I don't know this one. That's what I was thinking, like Realms, Division, Weekend, and Distance. But like, how would that relate to anything though, you know? This is a stupid one. This is stupid. It's dumb. Weak, real, one, ran. Unfinished words. One away, okay. So, two of these words need to swap. Wonk. Huh? Huh? This one, in fact, is incredibly stupid. Did you figure it out? Wonk, rando, distance, and division. Wonk, rando. That doesn't, no, it's not that, because there's one away here, so. Random. Okay, so realm and division makes sense because it's something that divides, right? So maybe it's distance, but distance we played with... I don't know. Weekend. Gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. No. Okay. So one of these has to switch with something else. Since it's two, and then two of these need to switch. Real? What do you mean real? Currency? Won? Franc? Yeah, a won? Franc? What needs to be swapped with real? Okay, what's the third? A rand? Or John? John is money. Okay. So then, like this? You fucking lied to me! Franc, the rand, the real, and the won. Distance, division, Johns, and weekend. Long things. Long weekend, long John, long division, long distance. This is, oh god, I hate this one. Let's just do the salad. Let's just do the salad. Horses through the ages. Gold ship. The cavalry? Is cavalry here? No. Golf. Horses through the ages. What? Clear it. Clear. Army? No, that doesn't work. What do you mean? Horses through the ages. A lift. Carts? A strap. Stall? Is a stall? A horse? Stall? No. What? Horses through the ages. Year of the horse. Year? No. Does anybody... ING. Fling. Sling. What? Colt. A filly. Oh, I get it. A colt, a filly, a mare. A stallion. A foal. A yearling. I get it. I have a Wordle thing. I only do about one of them a day, and you missed it already. Clueless. A yearling. A yearling is a horse that's only a year long, or like a year old horse. Power. Green. Loft. Tower. Bunch. Iris. Arm. Candle. Baby. Brain. Oh, brain. Cheese. Brain. Mind. Head. Brain. Nerve. Heart. Control. Brain. Smart. Intelligence. Okay. Artificial? No. Brain, intelligence, learning? Learn. Education. Teacher. Professor. Scientist. School. Alien. University? Mr. Dolce. Hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. Wow. It took that. College? I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, college. Degree. A dean, maybe? No. College degree. Diploma. Okay. A major. Study. Experiments. Physics. Okay. Physics. Chemistry. Gravity. Biology. Science. Science is science. Okay. Engineer. Okay. Physics. Is it physicist? Okay. Physics, biology, chemistry. The big three. The big three in science. Physics, biology, mass, volume, fulcrum, physics, jiggle, bobble, physics, mass, volume, weight, capacity. Which capacity? It's not university. University's down there in the bottom. Physics. Movement. Energy. Kinetics. Potential. Lift. Rocket. NASA. That's not scientist. We tried scientist. Physics, biology, chemistry, math? Math. Addition. Subtraction. Subtraction. Division? Math. Geometry. Trigonometry. Area. Trigonometry, math, algebra. 2. Algebra, trigonometry, triangle. Algebra, trigonometry, equation. What's another word? What's another subject in math? Topology. Fractions. Algebra. Arithmetic. Calculus. There we go. I remember taking calculus, like college level calculus in high school. How to get free Robux and when is Easter? I think there's a lot of kids looking up for Robux. I underestimated Easter. I overestimated the Robux. I think it's because I've been recently watching Robux stuff. Mac Miller or AC/DC? Probably Mac Miller. Oh, I'm so sorry, AC/DC. Interstellar or Dune Part 1? Probably Interstellar, right? Well, that was close, though. Monsters U or Dune? Probably Dune. Yeah. Gone with the Wind. That's a classic. Beauty and the Beast. That movie did poorly, actually. Not as poorly as I thought it did, though. Whiplash? This one looks emotional. It says emotional somewhere in there. Black Lights. Probably Whiplash? Yeah. The Batman. The Bats. Once Upon a Time in America. Probably this one, right? Yeah. Us. Probably Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon. I want to say it's that one. Oh yeah, that one did so well. Easy. The other one's not so much. Puzzmo, guys. Puzzmo. This is one of my favorite ones to do, actually. Smooth like butter. Criminal undercutter. Hit the bricks. Fast. Food to go. Food saver? That doesn't seem right. Hit the road. Butter road? Is butter road a thing? Hit the road and road test, I think. Smooth as ice. Isn't it smooth like butter? I don't know. Smooth like butter. Criminal undercover. I'm sick of this. This gotta be think fast. This has to be think fast. We aren't doing Wind Waker on Saturday, no. I don't know what we're doing on Saturday. I still haven't decided. Silk Road? Oh, Silk. Silk Road. Smooth as silk. I was thinking either we can talk about it actually after the stream or after the puzzles. Silk time, time saver, time test. Time saver and time to go. Fast time. That sounds kind of right. Silk. I've been watching the Wind Wakers. I've been in education hell. Imagine being educated. That's crazy. Fast something, silk something. Yeah. Won't repeat again. You do what? What? Smooth as silk. Yeah? Wait. Lifesaver. Life test? Silk life? Is that a thing? Life, fast life? What is silk? Yeah, what is silk life? Half-life. No. I don't think it's life. Fast. Fast food? Food test? Food saver? I don't know. Silk. 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 Screen saver? Fast screen test? That sounds about right. Silk screen, fast screen. Yeah, that sounds right. It's not fast. Think tank. Tank screen? But think? Green? Green time? No, think green something screen. Big? Think big? Big time? There we go. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Cross. Stone. Load. Baton. I think otter. Organ? How am I lion? Slyin? Blind. Oh, is it over? Oh, it's already over. Have a good dinner. D. Add. I was like, triad? Triad would have been cool, but not that. Tad? Satan. But we needed the D. Patod. Donut? Do you know how insane you sound? I'm going to Dunkin'. I would ask for like, oh, you know what? It's actually really good from Dunkin'. They're like they're little wraps. They're little like chicken wraps. They're really good. Sliss. Bliss. Okay. H. It's got it. Wait, hold on. How do you get S to work here? Baths. Okay. Add. Gad. Right. Gad. How is this gonna D? Broad? B-R-O-A-D. There we go. Good job, guys. Does Orion work? Hold on a second. We can't check for Orion now. Good stream. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. All right. What else do we do on here? That's usually like the main games that we play, right? Was there anything else that we do? Oh, there was that parse words. Apparently there's like a hard mode. How do you do the hard mode? Game mode. Learn. Play. Challenge. There we go. Hog, pig. Hog bacon at ultimate spread. What is it? What does that mean? Do you know how insane that sounds? Let's listen to Mother. Hog bacon at ultimate. At spread? At bacon at ultimate. Oh, they have to be connected together to be able to. Ultimate. I don't know. T. Hog bacon at ultimate spread. What does that even mean? Meat. The solution? Oh, it doesn't tell me the solution anymore. Reset. Definition? What is this definition? The definition is spread. Huh? The definition is spread. Thin. Spread. Hog bacon. I don't think that's it. Hold on, I don't think that's it. Ultimate? Net? Maybe? Hazelnut spread? Hazelnut spread. This is what I don't like this one, guys. I don't like this one. Hog. Pig. Meat ultimate. Hog bacon ultimate. Join. I want to say net. So baconette. So meatnet. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oops. 4. Okay, we gotta look for a 4-letter word. Spread thin. Hint. Hog. Hog. So. So. So bacon ultimate. Oh, the answer's sewn. I don't get it. I don't get it. Look at this dog. I don't think I can do parse words very much. All right. We are approaching the end of the stream here, though, but we'll head back. And we'll do a little bit of chatting, and then we'll call it a day. Oh my goodness. I would do Tomodachi, but I don't feel like doing it today. I just feel like doing it on my own. A lot of things are happening on my island, though. Oh, man. Okay, so in case you guys... In case you guys don't know, I should plug this real quick. I have a mug coming out, guys. I have a mug. It's not out yet. Pre-orders open on this weekend, on Saturday, on the 16th. So if you want to pick up my official Akira Dolce mug, you can do so on the 16th. Do I want to put this somewhere? What if I just, like, right there? I think that's fine. Green teaです。グリーンティーです。絵を描くのが大好きです。絵の描く？なんかで絵。何の絵？最近は英語書けない。書けてない。書けない。I can't draw. That's what I just said there. No, I didn't draw anything recently. Do you like me? Yeah, funny mug. Boo Boo Keys. Okay, so the mug that I have is like my first official merch, and I'm really excited for it. But as we like move forward as a team, as we move together, thank you for the follow. I eventually want to have you guys see my pins here? I'd like to have enamel pins for you guys as well. I don't know who will do enamel pins for me. I think maybe I would have them available on my coffee, and then I would just mail them out myself. I would get them custom made, then mail them out myself. But yeah. That's just one thing that I was thinking of as well. Just getting Akira Dolce themed enamel pins, which are just basically just this. None of that's copyrighted, so like I think we'd be fine. So, and then I don't know what else. Oh, I was thinking about if the mug does well, I was thinking about doing a tumbler as well. So one that is one that can do cold drinks. So like you could like take it to the gym or something. So I was thinking about that. Other than that, yeah, I think that's all I really want to do for merch. I guess there's, I always like plushies as well. Plushies, and like I'm not a big clothing person, but if you want to sport an Akira Dolce shirt, I guess. But I'm not really much of a shirt person. At least I don't think I don't want to put my face on a shirt. Not that I don't want to, but like I don't think people would want to wear that out in public. I think a shirt that says "Do you know how insane you sound?" on the front would be really, really funny. It would be good. It would be a good conversation starter. Yeah, I think it would be a really good conversation starter to have a shirt that says, "Do you know how insane you sound?" Other than that, I don't know. Which is why they would wear it when they go to bed. Yeah, fair. It'd be good as a pajama shirt for sure. Hi, welcome in. I'm a little to the side. I need to change that. Hold on a second. Yeah, yeah. What do I need to do today? Man, I've got a lot of stuff to do this week. Oh, shit, that's right. I need to freaking edit some freaking videos. I need 5 cups of coffee right now. Are you struggling through whatever it is that you need to get done? You want to learn Swedish? Not really. Not really. But, you know, yeah, struggling? Yeah, struggle. I don't know, I feel like sometimes coffee doesn't help. I feel like coffee just makes me like make more mistakes. So I think the one thing actually, so I'm having issues with scheduling sometimes. Not personally, but like store management. I often think that the place that I work at, the cafe that I work at, struggles with properly staffing, and that it makes me irritated because when I'm not able to fulfill an order, or I make too many mistakes because I'm overwhelmed with work and making drinks and stuff. I'm like, ugh, like I need an extra set of hands. There needs to be an extra set of hands. So yeah, coffee makes me explode. Yeah, I mean it's for some people it does that to them. But yeah, I'm always like, oh, we need at least just one more person but the place that I'm working at is like they're not they don't want to hire anybody unless they know for a fact that they're going to be good. And then the problem is that like I'm not sure if you guys know this, but barista work is not actually that easy to come by. It's not actually like barista experience, right? Barista experience is not easy to come by. Like, how many people do you know that actually have barista experience? It's kind of a niche talent to be able to prepare drinks and work in food service in such a way that baristas do. I mean, I know a couple of people that work at Starbucks, but like that is much different than actual like, I wouldn't say it's much different, but like the entire culture of Starbucks is not the same as coffee culture. My cousin works there. Yeah. I used to work for corporate coffee. And I don't anymore. But the one thing I do miss are its health benefits for sure. But yeah, a good barista is hard to come by. I myself, I don't think I'm a really good barista. I screw up my milk a lot, actually. I've been struggling with the machine that I'm at work because the steaming one that I use is different from the one that is at my workplace. So the way that I make drinks at work is much different from the way I make drinks at home. And it looks like I lied on my resume that I work as a barista. But the thing is that every machine has different quirks to it. You have to really get used to the machine. And I'm just figuring out how to make smooth milk because the one that I have, right? The one that I have steams milk at a lower temperature, and so it takes a lot longer. So I have more time to texture milk. But the machine I have at work steams it really quickly. And so I don't have as much time to texture the milk, and so I have to develop a whole different technique for that machine as opposed to the one that I have at home. And so I'm getting there at least at work, but at home, man, that's when I make the good stuff. That's when I make the good stuff. Are you streaming tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I stream on every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So you can check that out then. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to talk about what I wanted to do on Saturday, because Saturday is normally Zelda, but we're not going to be doing Zelda because Jam and Mika are not going to be coming this weekend. They'll be busy this weekend. So we got to figure out what do we want to do on the weekend. I was thinking maybe I could play more Metal Gear because that game has been really, really fun. But I don't know if I want to. I kind of want to do a Zelda randomizer again, because I haven't done a randomizer in forever, and I really, really do like playing those. The problem is that sometimes they can take too long though, and that's the issue. Otherwise, yeah. My options this week for this weekend will either be do a Zelda randomizer, play more Metal Gear, or just do something else. And I'm not really sure. We could maybe do it like a community game, but from my understanding, a lot of people don't end up wanting. A lot of people end up more lurking than participating, which is fine, but like, you know, I just gotta gauge the audience, I guess. You should breathe. I am breathing. Unfortunately, I am breathing. Unfortunately, I have to breathe every single fucking day. You understand? Sometimes I feel like I don't speak English. I say weird stuff that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, for example, like when I said just then when I said, do you understand? That is a very filler. That is a very filler word. You know what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one. And you understand? You get it? Filler phrases are so interesting because they just like, they're so, I don't know, they're so weird. They never make any sense, but it always makes sense like at the same time, you know? You get what I'm saying? Like that's one. You get what I'm saying? Like that's, I'm not actually asking if you actually understand what I'm saying, but like, you know, when I put at the end, it just means like I'm finished with what I'm saying. And it's so weird. I sang for 3 whole minutes and I couldn't breathe for like a minute. So yeah, yeah, man. Singing is intense. It really works your core. So the one thing actually I noticed about me and my breathing is that like the way that I speak is so weird because I do this thing where before I say something, I do a big or at the end of saying like a long sentence, you'll hear me like inhale at the end of it. So it's like that. you like, okay. I wish I could like explain what I mean, but like the only like way that I can explain it is that if you kind of like hear it and catch on to what I do. Because like the thing, okay, I don't know. When you breathe, guys, I'm sorry, you're probably manually breathing now, but like when you breathe, right? You kind of like let air out as you go, right? And so like if you think about going and then relax, right? Then you relax your muscles. Your body just naturally brings the like air back into your lungs. Like it just kind of fills in because there's like negative pressure inside your body, right? And then your body just naturally goes, right? So like you breathe out, you go, and then you're breathing out, right? You're breathing out, and then you just let go. You relax all your muscles, right? It just does that, and I catch myself doing that all the time. Is that where the air just kind of fills back in completely? You're now breathing manually. Sometimes I just wonder what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? What the hell are you doing? Knock it off, Fox! I'm so excited for Star Fox, guys. You don't even know. It's freaking next month, though. Ugh. Oh, man. Looks like I'm gonna have to back off. Oh, my God. I need to set up a bunch of stuff. Oh, guys, I don't want to work. I don't want to work on stuff. How do you guys do it? How do you guys live? Actually, the thing is, I do want to work. The thing is that the funny thing is that a lot of people think that people don't want to work. But the problem is not the fact that we don't want to work. I think it's the problem is that we want to be paid proportionally to the work that we do. A lot of people are underpaid, overworked and underpaid, so. Man. Like even now, like I feel like I'm underpaid on some works that I do. And there's some things that I just do as a passion and I'm not expected to get paid for doing that. And then I do get paid for it. And I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of insane. It's kind of impressive that I'm making money off of that. But yeah. More money, more problems, as they say. I don't really think about it too hard. I just pay my taxes. The one thing I think is really, really funny is that when people are like, oh, you're old, you have to just think about taxes all the time. It's like, can I not have whimsy in my life? I think that it's kind of boring if you just think about only doing adult mature stuff. I feel like you need to let loose sometimes and be a kid. And maybe I'm the problem. Maybe that way of thinking is wrong, but I don't think so. Like, could you imagine a dad that doesn't make dad jokes? It sounds wrong. If a dad doesn't make dad jokes, then what is the point of living, you know? We love dads here. I know it was Mother's Day recently. But hey, hear me out. Dads. Can we get a shout out to dads? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know what I want to do, guys. Blech. I'm hungry though. I'm hungry and I need to eat. So. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else I want to talk about. There are some. Oh shit! I need to. Oh my god, guys, I'm so busy. Okay, so not only do I need to edit a bunch of videos in regard to the mug that that's about to release, there's a bunch of other videos I need to make for other people as a user-generated content, as well as some other personal stuff that I can't show you guys because it's for portfolio work. So, bam. Man, I love what I do. I complain about it a lot, guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love what I do. It doesn't matter. Like, again, like I wouldn't have these jobs that I have if I didn't not like it. Because honestly, I don't get paid a whole lot. But no, I'd say like always choose a job that you guys love because I feel like the moment you choose something, you have a job that you hate and you spend time with people you don't want to be around, that's when you get miserable and that's when like life becomes unbearable. Do the things that you like and surround yourself with the things that you like. And that's the best way to live, in my opinion. I don't know. I surround myself with puzzles because they make my brain go brr. I drink coffee because it makes my brain go brr. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. I don't think I have much else to talk about other than just ranting on about things that are insane. Yeah, I should probably leave. that was an earthquake. It wasn't an earthquake. Could you imagine that was an earthquake though? Gotta go to work. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end here. I guess as we go, I will figure out what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend for gaming, but we'll figure something out for sure. I'll figure something out for sure. I stream every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday mornings. That's when you have coffee with me. We just do chats, we do puzzles, we do everything. And then on the weekends we do gaming. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Yeah, I hope to see you guys on in 2 days from now. So that's pretty much about it. If you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, all that stuff, blah blah blah. Get that out of the way. Helps me out. If you guys really want to help out and want to, get some benefits, we can get benefits going. If we watch a bunch of my VODs and crank that watch time up we can get some watch time. Get those watch hours up, and then we can unlock memberships. And once we have memberships, lots of fun things might happen. We might do some member-only streams, maybe even, where we do maybe Jackbox or something. You know, that could be pretty fun. That could be pretty cool. But that's it. All right, cool. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in 2 days, maybe. I hope to see you guys there, and make sure you check out the mug. Make sure you check out the mug. It's happening on the 16th. Blah! I am Steve.